Welcome to a game called Evening Train. This game is part of the Screamfest 2025. We'd already did 2 episodes on that, doing 3 games each if I remember correctly. Then we did some Halloween Fest games, doing 3 games each. And then now we're back to Screamfest again. And we'll continue doing games from both every so often, and maybe if I find other games on other platforms, or just other games randomly, I'll do those as well. So let us begin. Load, config, start. A crowd of commuters filters off the train, allowing me to finally take a seat. I sink into the overly soft cushion and breathe a sigh of relief. Feels good to finally be off my feet. The air in the train car is stuffy and warm compared to the bike compartment. I rub my hands together in an effort to loosen up my cold, tingling fingers. And noticing the silence, I lazily look around. I guess everyone got off. Sweet. My stop is still a long ways off, so I make myself comfortable. Compared to the morning commuter rush, when the train is full enough to burst, the evening train is far less busy. So first question would be, which way do you face when sitting in a train, bus, or moving vehicle in which you can sit facing the direction of movement or opposite direction of movement? Either way, leave your comments in the comment section below. The mornings are like a fight for your life, trying to snatch a seat or even just a place to stand while not getting in someone's way. I imagine one of the circles of hell looks exactly like a busy morning train. If I had to go through that again after work, maybe I would just end up sleeping under my table to avoid it. It's not often I get the train car all to myself, though. I stretch my legs all the way to the opposite bench and enjoy the freedom. I want to lie down, but the conductor might tell me off. Definitely don't want to deal with that. A sharp whistle sound comes from the outside, and soon after, a gentle jerk lets me know the train has resumed its journey. I need to make some food. Oh, jeez. That scared me. What was that noise? So let me change something real quick. There we go. And blink back, and we're good. Because the audio wasn't coming through my headphones. I don't know if it could be heard in the mic, but it was coming through the speakers. Okay. Need to make some food once I get home. There's also laundry and the drying machine. And what's wrong with the drying machine? I mean, technically, if you say laundry, that should mean both the washing and the drying machines. Or just the washing machine and then you're like hanging it somewhere to dry or something. You're doing something else to make it dry. Right, I told myself yesterday I'd clean the bathroom today. My face involuntarily scrunches up at the thought. I'm so tired, I just want to collapse in my bed and sleep forever. Just the thought of having to do more things at home makes me want to curl up and cry. Before I actually start tearing up, a sudden noise catches my attention. The train conductor slams the heavy door behind him and briefly meets my eyes while scanning the seats. I hurriedly start digging through my bag. Ticket, please. Hello. My hand victoriously emerges from the bag, holding my wallet. I fumble with it and pull out my card and ticket, handing it to the man. He takes it, glancing at my photo, then turning around to check the date and zone numbers. All good. I take the held out card back. Thank you, I mutter, but doubt the man even heard me, as he's already turned away and continued further into the train. The door slides open and clicks back closed with a loud sound, as satisfying the conductor has left. Signifying, that says signifying the conductor has left. Even if the police asked him, he wouldn't ever know he ever saw me. Well, it is what it is. With the ticket check done, I can really get comfy and just wait for my stop. Don't fall asleep though, or you'll end up in who knows where. There used to be a time when I would actually do things on the train. Reading, listening to music, sometimes even work. Never do work on the train, first of all. Work-life balance. As soon as you leave work, as soon as you clock out, even if you're still in the damn building, work is done. Reading is nice to just do. Especially if you have a long train ride, listening to music, nice to do. Just don't fall asleep. I don't know, you could watch something on your phone. I don't know what date this takes place, but if you're listening to music, it's probably more modern. It's been a long time since I had the energy to do any of that. Even now, the gentle rocking of the train is making it hard to keep my eyes open. I lean my head against the window, staring into the dark void with nothing but the inside of the train reflected on the glass. Might as well be another world outside. But inside, it's all so painfully familiar. No matter the day, no matter the pattern of the seats, it all feels the same. Like repeating the same day over and over. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm Groundhog Day'd. Maybe I'm going crazy, stuck inside this time loop with no way out. He found a way out eventually. You have to do some sort of ice sculptures and learn to play music and stuff, and you know. And then you finally get with the right person and somehow you're out. The only thing ahead of me is tomorrow. Same as today. Same as yesterday. Don't you have like the weekend or something? I'm so tired. You don't work like every day. My eyes close almost involuntarily. It's fine. I'll be fine. Once I'm home, I'll put on a show while cooking, take a warm shower, and get some sleep. Well, while showering, you could clean the entire bathroom. I'll rest up, and then I could keep going. I know I can. Even if I don't know where I'm going, where I'll end up. For today, I just need to get to my stop. Hun? What's a hun? Ah, I dozed off. Not a rare occurrence, but in the void behind the window, it's hard to tell where exactly we are. Slightly panicked, I sit up, my eyes snapping open. I don't like none of this. There's so many other empty seats. Why are you here? I yelp in surprise, suddenly finding a complete stranger looking at me. He doesn't even flinch, staring at me with an off-putting smirk on his face. That's serial killer look right there. Sorry, you surprised me. I mutter, irritated at no longer being alone in the train car, as well as a weirdo sitting with me. Wait, why am I the one apologizing? It's fine. Obviously, he's okay with the situation because he keeps staring at me even now. Feeling awkward, I try to pretend to look out the window. The only thing I see is the reflections of him not taking his eyes off me. What is this guy's problem? Using the window, I look around the row of seats on the other side, finding it entirely empty. This was a choice, and I'm about to die here today. So, he comes on a nearly empty train and sits with the only person already on it. This guy is definitely weird. Suddenly feeling a little unsafe, I turn my mind to trying to figure out which stop is coming up. My stop is ways off from where I get on, leaving me with plenty of time to have a full nap and wake up before getting near it. But it's never entirely out of the question that I slept through. You could have slept through and ended up in a terrible, terrible place with this nightmare. If I missed my stop, I am seriously ending it all. Unfortunately, my options to orient myself are limited. The outside is entirely black, the intercom shows no sign of crackling to life, and I don't have money to spare on data. I could set out to find the conductor and ask. He's got to be somewhere in the train. A thought crosses my mind. I could ask the person right in front of me and hope they don't serial kill me. Could also ask this guy. Just as my eyes flick towards his reflection, I find him already looking. Not staring, I, unlike my fellow passenger, feel embarrassed and turn towards him. But plainly, he looks dirty, disheveled. If I had to describe him to the police, I'd note each of his eyes is a different color. Hair the shade of wet straw, and peeks out from underneath a knitted cap, seemingly with no rhyme or reason behind the way it's been cut. He's nearly swallowed up by his hoodie and thick denim jacket. Maybe he's homeless. He must have been real tired. Huh? He suddenly spoke, snapping me out of my thoughts. You were fast asleep when I got on. Right, yeah, I guess I was. Now, however, I was very much wide awake, sitting there face to face with some weirdo who watches people sleep on public transport. That's pretty dangerous, you know, sleeping on the train. I couldn't bring myself to reply. Was it a threat or just stating the obvious fact? Yeah, I know it's dumb alright, but I'm so beat after work. Someone could creep on you or take your shit. Well, isn't that rich? Right, I know. Don't worry, I totally kept watch. I did take a couple of bucks from your wallet for the effort, though. What? My eyes widen. Did he go through my things? No way I wouldn't notice someone rummaging through my bag, right? The stranger lets out a weird, grating noise. Is he laughing? You should see your face right now. Yeah, real funny. I click my tongue in annoyance, briefly forgetting how much this guy freaks me the hell out. What's the next stop? Oh, you have no clue where we are, right? Creepy guy in a creepy evening train with creepy laugh. But being annoyed is an effective way to distract myself from how nervous this guy makes me, or is making me. Yep, because I was sleeping. I tilt my head as to say, duh. Let's say we're somewhere between this city and this village. Let's say. Well, if that's true, then my stop should be coming up soon. Felt a little relieved that I hadn't missed my stop. If this guy could be believed anyways. Great, thanks. Thinking at least one of us could use to be polite. I thanked him and turned towards the window. I don't know if I read that right. You got it. Just gotta hang in there for a bit longer. Maybe we could spend the rest of the way in silence. That's not gonna happen. So, that was naive of me. Oh, what are you doing here? Huh? What kind of question is that? Is he being annoying on purpose? Give me a break. I'm going home from work. I'm just making my way home from work. I try to sound casual, hoping this guy is just a really lonely freak, desperate need of a little conversation. Desperately in need of a little conversation. With how off-putting he is, it wouldn't surprise me. Do you like your job? I don't know. Well, it's kind of tiring. Clearly. Yeah. And I wonder if anyone actually likes their job. I would always tell myself I'm lucky to even have a job, but I can't say I hold any particular passion for it. Surely they do. Do you? The question slipped out of my mouth before I could stop myself. It's doubtful a guy like this even has a job to like. Oh, I love my job. I raise an eyebrow. Why do I feel like he's just trying to disagree with me? Good for you, what do you do? I'm flattered you're so curious about me. Well, isn't he a jokester? Still, talking to him makes me feel a little better about this situation. Sure, I want to know all about you and your totally real job. I decide to joke back, laying the sarcasm on pretty thick. He must have liked it because he laughed. You got me, I'm currently of the unemployed persuasion. Well, maybe the railway company would like to hire you on as evening guard, since you're so good at it. Will you write me a letter of recommendation? Despite myself, I smile wearily. If you give me my money back. Man, you're alright. Thanks. The conversation dies down a bit and my eyes dart around the carriage awkwardly. He doesn't seem to perceive the awkwardness, though, as he keeps on staring straight at me. Yeah, you might if I sit with you? Mind if I sit with you? What? What? No, 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 no. Before I even managed to ask what he means, he got up and sat next to me. My heart drops. Oh, we're about to be serial killed. Hey, what are you thinking? Talking with this creep. He snuck into the soft seat of... Are things now close enough to... Our thighs now close enough to brush against each other. My heart is racing, but not out of embarrassment. It's a much older feeling, ingrained in my body and mind by nature itself, fear. I uncontrollably shuffle across, or closer to the window, not putting nearly enough distance between the two of us. Don't be so freaked out. We're friends now, aren't we? No, 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 no. I want to leave right now, but I'm scared. The stranger leans closer still. Why? While this has been great and all, his hands shuffle around in the pocket of his hoodie when he pulls it out. He's holding a hunting knife. Oh, we're dead now. It's time for the really fun part. My back presses against the window, my mind and heart racing. This cannot be real. This isn't real. This isn't happening. Time slows down, adrenaline pumping in my veins. What do I do? What do I do? Fight, beg, fight. I'm thinking fight and fight simultaneously, as well as begging simultaneously. Can I select all three? Fight. My eyes instinctively dart to the carriage door. Before I could even hesitate, my legs spring up. Oof. I don't even manage to stand up all the way before the stranger is on me. One of his hands pulls me down while the other... I don't even realize it at first. Only after he uses the other hand to push me against the train carriage wall does it click that it's really the knife, guiding me downward. I slide down into the seat with the man now on top of me, obstructing my view of the rest of the train. My brain feels like it's lagged behind, unable to catch up with what's happening. I told you it was dangerous, I did. He chuckles to himself. I steel myself to look down, finding a handle with a strange man's hand wrapped around it, sticking out of my gut. My clothes are stained. This is happening. My arms shoot forward, pushing against the man. Get off, get off. He doesn't seem to even feel it. I push and hit only when I resort to scratching at his face do I finally notice a sharp pain. The knife moves up, slowly, with effort. My lower half explodes in pain and warmth. It's almost comforting. I think I'm still scratching at him. It's hard to tell with my vision getting so blurry, and my arms getting so tired. Like a fish being gutted, my insides spill out and out. Something slips instead. Exploring. Inside exploring? What? Rummaging around like a hand searching the bottom of a bag. It's gross, so gross. And dying seems to be taking forever. Just let it be over already. Let it stop. You died. Damn it. Even news, a bloody scene on the evening train. A body has been discovered in the evening train running from X City to... Okay. Is it possible to load? Well, I didn't save. Start. Let's flutter open. Okay, so it's the same thing again. Let us very quickly speed through. Ah, there's a new option. I gotta get out of here. My gut has been screaming at me since I opened my eyes. Run, run. Realizing I don't even have a second to hesitate, I get up. Whoa. The man looks up at me surprised. It's my stop. What? He stops for a second, having to shake off the confusion while I take a step towards the aisle. It's complicated with his legs in the way. He intentionally puts them in the way, making me stumble ungracefully past the aisle and in between the seats on the other side. When I turn around, he's already standing there, big hunting knife in his hand. Get out of my way. The command doesn't sound very threatening, as scared and defenseless as I am. Even if I did, it wouldn't help anything, you know? If that's true, then get out of my way. He smiles and takes a step forward, driving me further in between the seats. I have nowhere to run. My legs push against a window table. I can't back away any further. Oh, there is a table here. He closes in, smiling. Yeah, go to hell. Holding out his free hand, he beckons me closer. No need to be scared now. Clearly he's having fun. At least do something, anything. Having already given up, I let out a low growl and charge. Directly into the knife. Wow, so eager to get closer to me? Screw you. At least I can go out on my own terms. I stumble back, clutching my bloody midriff. My knees give out and I collapse on the ground. The man squats down, peering at me. At least you kept it interesting. The edges of my vision darken, and then... ending 1 out of 8. Walked into that one. So then what was the other ending? Just a casual ending? Anyway, let's go again. Okay, speed run through this bit. I have yet another option. I'm gonna get dead if I do this one. I'm here to kill you. I grit my teeth in anger. I'm here to kill you. He stares, surprised. What? Oh, that's great. I mean, what the hell? I might as well try that, right? He laughs cheerily, taking out the knife out of his pocket, immediately making me tense up. Relax, it's not for you. Well, I guess it is, but not the usual way. He smirks, bounces the knife on his hand and catches it, deftly by the blade, holding the handle out to me. Come then, apprentice. He wriggles the knife, motioning for me to take it. Oh, right, he's holding it by the blade, the other end towards me, because I'm like, I will kill you. I take it gingerly, unsure and suspicious of what he's planning. Admittedly, I didn't expect him to just accept it when I said that. What, you nervous? Oh, it's your first time, isn't it? Shut up. It's such an honor to be your first. He winks and rolls, I roll my eye. No wonder there's nothing to it. No worries, there's nothing to it. Here, I'll walk you through it. I'm something of a pro. He wraps his right hand around mine, holding the knife, and pulls it closer to his gut. So you aim it about here, got it? I nod before I catch myself. Then you gotta take it out, or the blood's not gonna come out, and we're just gonna sit here while looking pretty at each other. This guy is not normal. He ain't right in the head, that one. And I feel like I'm getting all broken in the head too. Everyone nervous about their first time? Don't worry. I look down and realize my hand is shaking a bit. Steeling myself, I tighten my hold on the knife and wind my hand back, with his hand still gripping mine. Thrust. The knife glides through the fabric of his hoodie and shirt and meets flesh. He sounds more surprised than in pain. I pull the knife out. The blood feels warm and something in me snaps. I thrust the knife back in. Again. Go to hell. Again. Die, die. The light from his eyes are gone before I collapse on the ground, pulling my knees to my chest, sobbing. I feel sick to my stomach. Something inside churns, rises, and... bleh. I topple over the contents of my stomach, spill, mixing with the blood and the ground, making a disgusting sight. Taking a steadying breath, I gather myself. I don't have time for this. I have to, my brain doesn't seem to be working, and I aimlessly get up, leaning to the back of my seat. the conductor. I have to tell him we need to stop and to explain. I look over the body. Then back to my death. I think back to my death. No, that's not true. I laugh to myself, turning towards the train door. I make my way to the next carriage, finding it empty. The carriage after that is similarly disappointing. Same with all of them, apparently. So is the one after the next one, and the next one, and the next one. The train didn't ever have this many cars, did it? Desperation grips my heart all over again, but I made it. I won. The train continues to rock gently. This isn't fair. It's not. A cry rips deep within me, and I scream until my throat burns. I kick the seats angrily, wishing the train could feel it. I thrash around, wailing, my sanity seemingly abandoning me, until I finally tire myself out. Taking a seat, I look into the endless void outside, resolving to wait for the next stop. For when this train finally stops, so that I can go home. Ending 4 out of 8. Next stop. Well, with that, we're going to end this here. There's clearly a whole bunch of other endings, but I think I got the better ending, at least. I don't know if there's actually an ending, a good ending, where we actually get out of that situation and actually get home safe and sound. But yeah, let's move on to the next game. Welcome to the next game called Time Rift Escape. So let us start this one. Uh-oh. No, the controls yet. Okay, spacebar to jump. Uh-oh. Left and right. I got a coin. Time left is counting down real fast. Checkpoint, right? Did I activate that? Do I have to activate that? I really hope it's activated. Well, I mean, the time rift is right here, so I guess I escape. How do I get up there? Oh, wait, there's a thing here? Bounce pad, yes. I had a feeling that was what that was. Uh-oh. Can I go all the way? Yes. Do I need to go this way? Or am I going this way? I feel like it's this way, but I don't know where I'm landing. Well, that's fine. We missed a checkpoint, but maybe just going past the checkpoint is good enough. Okay, we don't have much time, but we're close. We're like right at the end. Like, uh-oh. I thought we could go that way. Please. We're right here. 5. Yes. Okay, we're good. How many lives do I have? I don't think. What? How did I end up back here? Okay, let's quickly through this one again. Somehow I ended up... Oh, because the checkpoint. I didn't activate any of the checkpoints, so dying ends me up back here. Right. Let me quickly activate at least this checkpoint. So if I mess up, we're fine. But I think I got this, so it should be okay. And I could go up here real quick, and then 10 seconds again, but I'm right here anyways. Hello? Okay. Don't mess that up. What is this cube? How do I interact with that? Maybe I don't. I don't know. 40. I see the checkpoint. I got to the checkpoint. So I should be safe no matter what. Okay, I'm just gonna wait here. I'm just gonna cheat it and wait here. Because you can kind of grip onto the size of things. I don't know if that's intentional, but it's very useful. Like right there, it was very... What am I stuck on? Right there, it was very, very useful. 9 seconds, but we're right here. Perfect. I don't want to go for that coin down there because I think it's a trap. So we're not gonna. Oh. Is the ground just right here? Anyways. Oh no. There's a bounce pad here. Oh. Okay, that sucked. So that was worth going for. 30 seconds though. Huh, we actually got to look up here and see what was... Uh-oh. Please. Let's see what was actually up there. 9... Well, the checkpoint is right there, right? Does that count as me checkpointing? I guess we'll find out now. Yeah. What do you mean game over? How are we at negative times? Restart? Oh, okay, it just restarts me here anyways. So that's fine. Do I need to go up this way or do I not need this? What is this smiley face? Oh, I can kind of interact with it. Almost. I assume that counts as clicking on the checkpoint, but I don't know. Wait, am I able to? Yes. I think... I can grab this. Okay, here's the end. So I could just bounce off of this and right away go. I don't like this. Above looks safer. Nope, didn't make it. Almost. What? There we go. Can I get the shield? Like, is that a thing? What does that do? If I can even get it. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. I don't know what this helps me with. Don't go on the jump pad. Go on the jump pad. I need to go on the jump pad. Should I ignore the coins and the score? Okay, next level. This one's a lot more zoomed in. I can see my character better. Nope. You and your thwompiness. Dodge that. What? What just happened? What was that? What was any of that? How do I... Maybe when it's down, I think. Okay, that's not fair. That's not fair either. That's not fair times 10. There we go. Oh, I could have gone, but I didn't. Okay, we're at the end, we're at the end, we're at the end, and yes! Completed the game! There we go. This was a fun one. I kind of want to see more levels of this, and kind of a story as to what we're doing here and why we're here and what this place is. But other than that, I did enjoy it. I do like the little art style. Yeah, let's move on to the next game. Welcome to the final game we'll play during this session for the Scream Jam 2025, and I don't really like what I'm looking at. Though I'd like to imagine it's not a disembodied doll head on a pillow or some sort, but one of those fancy frilly things that somebody would wear. You know, and the person is just bald. That's how that's gonna work. Anyway, the game is called Trifoliate Trifoliolata.
Trifoliolata.
Trifoliolita. Trifoliolata. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that at all right, but it's this word. If you can pronounce it, put it in the comments below how you would sound that one out. Let's start. There's a box on my doorstep. Looks like, well, it looks like any package I ever got. It is my name on the label, and the address is correct. The name of the company, Lacan Inc., is written in a cheerful green font. The logo looks kind of familiar. Gun to the head? I couldn't tell you where I saw it before, though. Nor what I could possibly have ordered. Maybe it's a gift. My birthday isn't coming up anytime soon. Plus, I can't really imagine anyone in my life sending me stuff unannounced. Maybe I should just take it inside and stop staring at my own doormat like a weirdo? You know what? No, vibes are off. Vibes are off. Let us save real quick, actually. Let's go with that. And then we will go back. Because I kind of want to try both options, but I'm going to go with no vibes are off. Maybe I'm just being paranoid, but I don't like the look of that package. Maybe it's just a scam, something like trying to make me pay an extra large bill for opening a box and voiding its guarantee. Maybe it's some stalker's toenail clippings. Either way, I don't want anything to do with it. I open the door and close it behind me, leaving the package untouched. With some luck, the porch pirates will take care of it for me. This is way too suspicious. Mysterious package from an unknown sender? No, thank you. Well, I mean, you know the sender name on the thing. Genre savvy. Ending 1 of 3. You know the name on the thing, you could look it up. Okay. So, I expect a more full game eventually. Yeah, still gonna finish it. Script is 70% working, okay. Happy Halloween! The art is amazing. So, it'd be really cool if it were finished at some point. Okay, let's skip ahead. I mean, I could just load up the previous thing. But, yeah, I'll just bring it inside. Well, there's no point in being paranoid and standing around like a deer in the headlights. I might as well look what's inside before I start panicking. Unlock the door, pick up the package, bring it inside. Why is this photo frame turned downwards? Who is this rabbit? A piranha plant in the background. These are empty plant pots. Is this a full-on plant? This is an insane plant. Once the door clicks closed behind me, I can't help but sigh in relief, finally. Hi, I'm home. I live alone, but it's nice to pretend. Plus, my plants are here, and they totally count. The gentle smell of good clean dirt wraps around me like a warm embrace. It's quiet here. I spent quite a bit soundproofing the entire flat. Really? I was told it was a waste of time and money, but I still think it's worth being able to blast my music at full volume without pissing the neighbors off. I dropped my work apron on the floor and set the mysterious package onto the bed. Don't set it on the bed, put it on the floor too. Seems kinda light for the size it is. No ticking noises, so it's probably not a bomb. Probably. I grab a knife from the kitchen and gently slice through the tape. Oh my god, it's a lot of newspaper and bubble wrap. Whoever these Lacan people are, they take their packaging seriously. Again, you could have just looked it up, see what the company's about. At least have kind of an idea of what might be in there. A card sits on top of it, depicting a joyful chameleon. Thank you for shopping with us. We are ever thankful that you chose to support our business, and we hope your purchase will bring you joy every day from now on. Please submit your feedback to our website if you need assistance. Cordially, Lacan Inc. Vague but intriguing, I guess. I cut into the wrapping. Don't cut the wrapping, you carefully open it and preserve the bubble wrap. Oh, it's a new plant. The label on the pot helps me identify it. Bucella trifoliolata. The name of the game, this one. I've read a lot about it before, actually. It's called the chameleon vine. It's known to imitate the leaves of other species around it, making it the only case of polymorphic mimicry in the plant kingdom. Is that actually true? Is that like a real life thing? I want to look that up now. Not only the case of mimicry, of course, plenty of plants are able to imitate different species. Not the only case of mimicry. But this plant is able to copy multiple plants at once as it intertwines with them. Scientists recently realized that it was even able to copy plastic plants, so it must have been able to see them somehow. That's not possible, throw it away immediately. I do remember reading that study and being fascinated by the implications. Maybe I did order it. I still don't remember buying anything online recently, but I did have the flu a couple of months ago. Maybe I wandered onto the Lacan website and, while running a fever and decided to treat myself. I sprayed my new plant with water and set it, in a shaded area of the room. It naturally grows in temperate rainforests, so it'll probably fare better like this than on the windowsill. After some deliberation, I pick one of the to sit next to it. Zamioculus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing none of that right. It does need something to copy after all. No, it doesn't, actually. It absolutely does not. I can't lie, I'm a little excited to see it change. Now, on to the real. My phone rings right after I'm about to settle down. Are you still coming for dinner on Friday? Maybe. I lack the emojis or punctuation. The lack of emojis or punctuation lets me know that this is more of a threat than a genuine question. I dodged the past 3 family dinners. I should probably not skip that one, unless I want to get chewed out. Yes, of course. Should I bring wine? That would be lovely. See you Friday. I let out a breath I didn't know I was holding. My peace offering was accepted. I still have to go, and that's a whole different can of worms, but she's been mollified. I quickly warm my dinner in the microwave. The microwave. Apron, bread, teacup, outlet. By the shape of the outlet, this has to be North America, or somewhere that uses North American outlets. It's another one of these. Is it like a speaker or something? I would assume this is a fridge, but this is a very, very fancy fridge. Though, if it's actually properly divided all the way through like this, is a waste of space. I assume this is the stove. I don't see the microwave, was what I was looking for, and I wanted to see if there's anything hidden around here. Leftovers from yesterday's omelet, plus some white rice and spinach. Nothing too fancy, but I'm too tired to cook anything more complicated than that. It tastes pretty good. I'm not the best cook in the world, but I do make a mean omelet. We are in the bathroom now. What is on this wall? What is this painting or picture? Oh, there's a little plant with a plant light. And yet another one of these speakers. And this, I recognize this a little bit. It's like 2 Furbies, but it's based off of that one painting. I don't even know what the painting's called, but it's like there's like a blanket or something wrapped around the 2 people or something with this pattern. Either way. Brushing my teeth, I look at my face in the mirror. I have started to feel happier with my looks lately. The dye job definitely helped. Maybe it's stupid, but now people don't tell me how alike my sister and I look as often anymore. I don't really like those comparisons. She's the pretty one, always has been. She's not perfect, but those flaws make her look more approachable. She's friendly and popular, and I am, well, I don't really hold up to scrutiny, even if we share some features. People only ever praise her reflection in the dull mirror of my face. Whatever. I rinse and head to bed. I put on my PJs and lay down. Under my covers, I am safe. In my own flat, my own bed, surrounded by my own plants. Except for that one plant. Absolutely do not trust that plant. It's hard sometimes, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I breathe in the smell of laundry detergent and fresh leaves. I close my eyes and let sleep take me. The sun rises. Oh, I could see this one more clearly. I don't know what this is based off of. If it's based off of anything. I slowly wake up, but I don't feel so good. My head feels like something's showing an ice pick behind my eyeballs. Or shoving? An ice pick behind my eyeballs? I'm so nauseated I might throw up if I rise too quickly. Is that like what a migraine is supposed to be? Maybe the omelet had gone bad. Maybe the flu is coming back. Either way, I can't really take more time off now. Not if I want to make rent. I need to soldier on. I'm rarely sick for too long anyways. I grab my work apron and start getting ready. But first, to check on my new plant. It's looking remarkably healthy for something that was stuck in a cardboard box for who knows how long. Getting watered perked it right up, clinging to its support with all its might. The vines curled elegantly around the wood. It even has a flower bud I hadn't noticed yesterday. That's pretty exciting. I take a quick photo and send it to my coworker, Aria. Did I even say that name right? I saw it for a second and I'm just like, whoop, that's the name. She loves flowers. That's why we began bonding in the first place. Most people don't really care, even when they work in a flower shop. New plant. Looks like a normal enough plant. Look, it's going to bloom. It's so cute. Can you guess the species? Good morning. Yeah, it's cute. I have no idea. Some kind of vine? This words. Isn't that neat? Oh, here you go again with your scientific names. Pretty cool. I have to catch my bus. Talk to ya soon. Oh shit, I'm gonna be late. I was so distracted by my migraine and my new plant, I lost track of time. I get ready and in a rush and shove my earbuds in my wallet, in my pockets, and kicking the abandoned laundry aside. I really should have cleaned up, but I don't have time for that anymore. Grab my keys and run out the door. I'm headed out. Have a good day. The plants don't answer. Yet. I drop my apron on the floor and flop onto the bed. I'm home. It was kind of rough. First, I almost missed my bus. Then I stepped in a puddle and had to spend the whole day with a wet sock. In that case, take off the sock and spend the day airing it out. I don't know. Then I lost one of my earbuds. They were cheap, sure, but it still meant I couldn't listen to music all day. And the sandwich shop down the street ran out of vegetarian options, so I had to walk all the way to the grocery store and spend too much on some really mediocre cucumber salad. And worst of all, a client got mad at me. I was just trying to help. She picked an orchid and said she was gonna put it on her desk. But this needs bright, indirect light and humid environment, neither of which her office was likely to offer. So is going to wilt and die. I tried to explain and direct her to a plant that would survive better at her workplace, but she wouldn't hear any of it. She called the Ooh, jeez. Ugly dwarf hydrangeas. Words. And she demanded to speak to my manager. He sold her the orchid. And then scolded me for trying to sell her a $10 plant when her heart was set on a $35 one. If the plant dies, all the better. She'll come back and buy another one, he said. I love my job, I really do. But I wish people cared a little more about their plants. And with all that mess, I couldn't even chat with Arya. I think I did say that name right. At all. I hope we get to see each other a little longer tomorrow. It's lonely without her. I met most of my other friends online, and since they all live abroad, we rarely get to see each other in real life. Speaking of the nerdy devil, I should send a group chat photo of my brand new little vine. New plant alert. Oh, what kind of plant is that? Chameleon vine? Yes. That's so cool. Has it started changing shape yet? The internet says it can take a few weeks, but I'll let you know ASAP when it does. I can see it has a flower bud. Do send more pictures when it blooms. I promise. Everyone's excitement makes me feel a little better. As the conversation moves to the subject of incoming blooms and pollinators, I get up and grab the water spray. Doesn't matter if I had a bad day, my plants depend on me, so I need to take care of them. There you go, drink up. The Crassula golem's soil seems to still be a bit damp. Sorry, little one, not today. I don't want to risk drowning you. One by one, I water each of my plants. Sometimes I take a bit longer to check on their leaves, their roots, their flowers. So far, so good. I snipped off a couple dead leaves, but nothing more serious than that. When I reached this flower, however... what the... The tiny little flower bud I spotted this morning is now the size of a grape. It looks weird, bloated in a way. And the photos online made the flowers look tiny. I quickly looked for more information on the internet, but there's nothing on giant chameleon vine blooms. Maybe that company developed their own breed with a bigger flower? I pull up their website. It looks normal enough, nothing that screams scam or mafia front, although the descriptions of their plants lean a bit too much on poetry for my taste. Describing this plant as a life-changing presence in your home seems a little intense. It's a perfectly fine plant, but still, it's a vine. I shake myself out of the pedantic line of thought and check the FAQs. Abnormal growth, that must be it. In case of anomalous behavior, fascination, curling of the leaves. Is that what this word is? Fasciation? Curling of the leaves, discoloration, gigantism, that's the one. And distorted stems, etc. Please fill out the form below. Attach a photo of the to receive a free diagnostics and treatment along with a 20% off coupon. Wait, that form is 5 pages long. Can't say no to a 25% coupon. No, we're filling out that damn thing. It takes a while, but I fill the entire form to the best of my abilities. Then I snap a picture of the weird flower bud and attach it to the email. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. They ship me a treatment quickly. If it's some kind of parasite and it infects the rest of my plants, I'm gonna be pissed. I probably should have quarantined it before throwing it in with the others. I was so tired yesterday, I just set it down on the shelf without much thought. You could still quarantine it right now. My head is still killing me. Rather than stare at a screen any longer, I should probably pop some painkillers and get started on my routine. Migraine or not, I don't have any leftovers anymore, so I need to cook something. Still a little nauseous too, so something simple would be best. Quick fridge overview tells me that I have ingredients for grilled cheese. Perfect. That's super simple and quick to make. If I had tomato soup handy, it'd be a true sickness meal. But I forgot to pick up some last time while I went grocery shopping. Oh well. I usually listen to music while I cook, but since I'm still waiting for the painkillers to kick in, I just endure the silence. It's really boring, but it beats feeling like my skull is one size away from exploding into 1,000 pieces. The grilled cheese is alright. It's a grilled cheese, you can't really mess it up. And no matter how fancy you try to make it, it'll never reach above the level of grilled cheese. Well, I mean, there are better grilled cheese and lesser grilled cheeses. Actually, I want to try a new grilled cheese recipe that I had found. I could make a heavy-handed metaphor about myself, but honestly, my emo poetry years are behind me now. Mostly. Hey, honey. What are you up to? Hey, I'm just done eating. How are you? I'm lovely. Thank you, sweetheart. So, your father and I were talking about Friday. Your sister is coming over as well. We should take a family photo. I'd rather gouge out my own eyeballs. Or gouge my own eyeballs out, but I don't get much of a choice. Okay, sounds good. It's been a while. So I really want the photo to look nice, then we can send it to Grandma and Grandpa. Would you mind dressing a little more appropriately for the occasion? It'd be nice if you could dye your hair back to, your grandparents are worried about you falling in with the wrong crowd. You have such lovely natural hair too. I don't know why you insist on frying it like that. I'll see what I can do. Some things never change. Guess I ain't going on Friday. My bags got a little darker. Maybe I should put something on them so they're less noticeable? I should ask Arya. She knows more about self-care than me. She'd give me that hand cream because she noticed my hands were chapped. Well, even if she had something to fix the eye bags, I wouldn't fix my everything else. I've been dodging the family dinners for months. I always try my best, I really do. I smile, I keep a close eye on my body language, I don't fidget, I only talk when spoken to, I ask follow-up questions when appropriate, I nod to show I'm interested. Why would you do any of that? Forget smiling, forget your body language, just sit however. Fidget if you want, it doesn't matter and they shouldn't care. Talk when spoken to, I guess, or just don't talk at all. I don't know why you're interacting with these people. Follow-up questions, why bother, unless you actually are curious and care. A nod to show I'm listening. Stare blankly at them, mouth agape. It's like an hour-long performance where I cannot ever break character. And still, it's not enough. I see it in their eyes, pity, shame, disappointment. I can never be the person I should have been. That's on them. That's not on you. There's something wrong with me. I should go to bed. Again, that's on them, not on you. The painkillers eventually dim my migraine from crushing agony to mild throbbing pain. Sometimes I wonder why I bother getting up at all. It'd be easier just to lie there. Rot in bed until nothing is left of me. I doze off slowly. Well, I don't dream. I wonder if most people actually dream. Or most people dream but then forget their dream, like immediately. Morning again. I feel awful. On top of the headache, my entire body aches now. But that's not good. Flu 2, electric boogaloo, I guess. I wish I just had been a case of a mild food poisoning. It'd be over by now. I hope I don't contaminate anyone yesterday, or I didn't contaminate. I should have put on a mask right away. No point in beating myself up about it. The flu is already doing just that. I still can't afford to call in sick, so I pop some more painkillers in and get myself ready. I really don't want to go. Maybe I'll find a lottery ticket and just never have to work again. That'd be nice. But then again, I do love my job. Well then, you find a lottery ticket, you never really have to work, but you buy a flower shop of your own, and you run it the way you want it to be run. I just wish I could stay home when I'm running a fever. And maybe a little pocket money to go see bands live. I miss taking piano lessons too. Alright, stop daydreaming. So for the piano lessons, get your own like keyboard or something and pull up YouTube. For seeing bands live, well, that's gonna be an expense. You have to work one day while sick. It's not the end of the world. People do that all the time. You have a roof over your head and food in the pantry, nothing to whine about. I don't feel any better, but at least it broke me out of it. I go check on my houseplants. I don't see anything weird, no visible traces of parasites or mold, just a healthy, happy plants. This plant, however. How? The flower bloomed. It's gotten even bigger than yesterday, about the size of a saucer. Something is wrong. The grape-sized bud was pushing it, but this big? That's insane. Plus, it looks off. As in, the flowers are supposed to have 6 yellowish white, sepals? This one is more beige than yellow, almost fleshy. And the petals look more like this other plant, with thick paragon lobes surrounding a fruit? I think it's a fruit. It's round and white like this berry should be. It's about the size of an avocado pit, when the berry should be the size of my thumbnail. Maybe that's why I feel sick. Maybe it's some kind of weird-ass hybrid. I'm allergic to it? No, I would have felt better when I left for work and got away from the allergen, right? And I still felt terrible. Maybe it's unrelated and I'm panicking for no reason. I check my phone and see if they responded to the email. Nothing. You need to stay calm. You need to take a picture of that and send it to your online peoples and have them start researching now. I grab the flower pot and set it in the bathroom. Down the toilet? Oh, I could see this more better now. I don't actually know what this might be a reference to, if anything. But it's more Furbies for some reason. If I'm allergic, it's the easiest place to quarantine it. Then I put all the linens from the bed and throw them in the washing machine. And I crack the window open to let in some fresh air. What else can I do? Ask her for advice. Ask the group chat. More people. Well, when it comes to plant advice, there's no better to ask than a bunch of plant nerds, right? Hey, I have a problem. What's up, you okay? Maybe. You remember that plant? Oh no, did it die? No, it's just weird. The flowers bloomed and it looks off. What the hell is that? Kind of looks like one of those giant Padma flowers. They're parasitic. You think your chameleon vine got contaminated? Way too small to be a giant Padma, though. I don't know, but whatever it is, I might be allergic to it. Had the worst migraine plus nausea combo for 2 days. I locked the plant in the bathroom. I put all my beddings in the wash and I'm airing out the room. Still feel awful. I don't know if I'm missing something or if it's just the flu again. Alright, take a deep breath. You're doing great. If you're allergic, you should vacuum and wash the curtains as well. Maybe use wipes on your shelves too. Okay. Do you have an air purifier? No. I would advise you get one, even for cheap. If you have enough money, I'll order one for you if you don't. That should be fine, thank you. Betty's mom got, activated? What? Oh, mom mode got activated. I get it. Mom mode is always activated. Anyways, buy some antihistamine tablets at the pharmacy. Okay, I will. I emailed the company that shipped it to me to ask them about it, but they haven't answered yet. Keep us updated. Yeah, I'm gonna do all the stuff Betty said now. If you die, can I have your succulents? You'll have to pry them out of my cold dead hands. I'll bring a crowbar. I feel way better after talking to them all. Not physically, my headache hasn't let up and I still feel like I might throw up. But I'm calmer now and I have a plan to follow through. I quickly vacuumed the carpet, put the curtains in the washing machine, wiped the shelves and wipe a little, with wipes like Betty told me. I'll get the allergy meds and air purifier on the way home from work. My head still hurts like someone took a hammer to my skull. I could cry, but I have to get ready for work. I did promise Arya I'd take this shift, so I can't just ditch. What the hell was that? I'm leaving, bye. Plans don't wave back. Did the background just shake? I'm home, finally. I did my best at work, but the clients and my boss all commented on how terrible I looked, even with the mask hiding half my face. Thanks everyone, that makes me feel so much better about myself. The antihistamine tablets didn't really help. I'm still feeling like just as sick as before. I hope the air purifier will be more effective. I pop my laundry out of the washing machine into the dryer. I'm so tired even my bones ache. A deep, dull pain that makes me want to crawl into a corner and die. That does actually sound like flu symptoms. But my plants still need to be cared for. I grab the water spray and start checking them, one after the other. None of them seem to be showing any signs of parasitic growth. Maybe it's just that flower. Or that plant that's infected. Speaking of which, I need to check on it. Don't want to, but it's stuck in my bathroom and I'll need to go there sometime. The vision of those fleshy paragon lobs. Now that weird white fruit at the center. Dread courses through my veins every time I think about it. And there was something skin-like to it, something uncomfortably intimate and intrusive. Something that made me feel shame and disgust, like receiving, from a stranger. It looked wet. But I still need to check on it. What if it is the flu, and the weird flower is completely unrelated? I don't want it to die. And these are pretty neat. If I can identify it, I'm sure some of my online plant friends would be able to care for it better than me. Still no email from the plant company. Will they ever get back to me? Open the door to the bathroom. Turn on the light. A nightmare has occurred. We need to leave this place now. We need to evacuate immediately. Fire. Fire all of it. Well, at least this one's still happy. And unaffected. What? Vines everywhere. Things of the tiles are wrapped around the plumbing, sprouting up from the sink, the leaves cascading in the mirror. The entire unit, it's a problem. This is a problem. This will spread everywhere. The smell of sap is cloying. Is this a word? Sickly sweet. What is that? Above the bathtub, the flower finished unfurling its folds above the bathtub. Oh, I can't see it, I don't think. A clear liquid oozes slowly from it, thick like honey, and at the center of the fruit, it changed. Nope. Why? Why does it have my face? That's my face, right? It has to be. Why does it have my face? What the hell? I can't breathe. The face. My face. The flower's face. Opens its eyes. Oh god, oh god. It's looking at me. I want to look away, but I can't. It smiles. No, it don't. I wake up in my bed, head pounding. I can't remember the last time I had such an awful fever dream. I try to get up, but I'm so dizzy I barely manage to sit up. Go back to sleep. Huh? A clone of me? Wait, an actual clone of you. A straight clone of you. That's me standing at the foot of my own bed. The hair dye and the nail polish are missing, but it's me. I want to move, get up, fight, run away, scream, but I can't. I'm frozen in place, mute, and terrified as it stares at me. My heart beats so fast, it feels like it's about to rip through my rib cage and escape. The thing wearing my face smiles at me and pushes me back onto the mattress. Hush now and sleep. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep. I don't. That's a bad ending. I don't think we made it through that. I don't think we survived that one. I don't know what ending that was, though. It didn't say which number. But okay, we're gonna leave this here. I believe it was like ending 1 out of 3 or something out of 3. I believe it's out of 3. So we got 2 of them, I think. And maybe there's a third one if we follow a different path, a slightly different path. I don't know. But we will leave this here, and I'll probably come back to this game once it's more complete. And then, or once it's like fully complete, and then play through it and see all the endings and all the story behind it. Because I assume they would want to continue the story far enough for me to go back to my parents' place. And maybe the plant is like still in the background or something, doing something. But either way, we will leave this here. Leave a like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment if you like. Check out all the games that we just played. It'll be in the description. And you could check out the Scream Jam for yourself, in case you want to play any of the, I think like 900 and something games, almost 1,000 games that are listed there. Scroll through them, see whatever you want. Check them out for yourself, and I'll see everybody in the next video.